We start with monthly charges. I want to give a quick update. And if you refer to my last analysis, when the price was within here, we have been looking to see the breakout of 24. The price almost near to what we expected, but there was no breakout because we mentioned with the breakout of 24, we can look for 30 and following 36, right? Anyway, then we had this correction and now want to see based on monthly and weekly, we have a correction. We want to see whether we can see the continuation. We can expect the price continue and break the 24 because mostly I'm looking to see the breakout of 24 and with the breakout of this zone, then we can expect even the price break 36 and all-time high. Okay. Anyway, based on lower time frame, we see the movement, but at this point, I don't see any trade setup to make it very simple. And if we move to weekly chart, similar explanation. Now the question is whether we can expect this one to continue with expectation to see break out the previous top, or we can expect this one turn to a correction for the next drop. That's why we have to be quite careful. But at this point, I cannot confirm. The only thing is if we move to lower time frame, for those who get the trade for buy, because if we move to lower time frame, if we move to forward chart, there was opportunity to look for buy from here. Whoever get the trade for buy, they should book some profit. Then we want to see whether we can look for continuation or not. And if I move to daily chart to confirm for continuation and the breakout of the previous top, which is somewhere around 22, we have to see the breakout of this zone. That's mean first I'm looking to see the breakout of 17.2 following by 18.5. With the breakout of this zone, then we can expect the price break the previous top, and we can expect the price to break the 24. Okay, that's why for those traders who get the trade for buy, they should book some profit. And as I mentioned, I don't see any trade setup yet. All right, and we want to see whether we can look for continuation or not. And to look for buy, if we look at, because as I mentioned, based on forward chart, we had a trade setup for buy, and one of the reason is if we look at the chart based on daily chart, we see we had a divergence. But every time we point on this, if we want to consider the shadow, we cannot confirm about the divergence. If we don't consider the shadow, then we can consider about the divergence. The reason I'm pointing on this, because whenever we have this kind of the situation, it can make us a bit confused whether we should look for buy or not. Okay, what I want to say is that this kind of the option, we cannot confirm whether we should follow the first or second option, whether we should consider the shadow or not. That's mean this is all based on the experience. But when we look at the chart, we can consider we had a divergence. Maybe some of the traders, they don't like it. They consider as a shadow. That's mean they don't consider as a divergence. Okay. All right. Just I wanted to point about whenever we discuss about this kind of the issue, I mean, this kind of the chart. And right now, we want to see the breakout of this one to confirm for continuation. And as I mentioned, I don't see any trade setup. If we move to lower time frame, the only thing is whoever get the trade for buy based on this flag, book some profit. Okay. Rather than that, I don't see anything else. If I move to 1 hour chart, even I don't see the divergence here, but here I see that we have a divergence. But at this point, we cannot rely on the divergence. Okay. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.